on converting top-heavy to mixed numbers, so I will leave my answers in an inappropriate format, because I'm focusing on purely on addition. When you add fractions, the denominators must be the same, so you're adding something out of the same amount. 2 twelfths add 1 twelfth makes 3 twelfths. You can clearly see the denominator does not change. That's quite intrinsic in understanding quite obviously what you're doing there. 2 add 1 is 3, the 12s stay the same. Okay, for the second question, 3 sevenths add 4 21sts. You find a number that 7 and 21 will both fit into. The lowest number that 7 and 21 fit into is 21. You then look at each fraction. The first one was initially a 7, but we turned it into 21. What we actually did was we multiplied it by 3. Do the same to the top to keep the fraction have the same value. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 over 21 is worth the same as 3 out of 7, it's just written differently. 4 out of 21 is already out of 21, so I can leave it. Add the fractions, 9 and 4 is 13, 21 stays the same. So my answer is 13 over 21. Next question. 7 and 6 will not naturally fit into each other, so we've got to choose two fractions that are in the 7 and the 6 times table. The lowest number I can think of is 42. So I'm going to write 42 on the bottom. The 7, which is the first fraction, turned into 42 by timing by 6. Do the same to the top. 3 times 6 is 18. This 6 turned into the 42 by timing it by 7. So I'm going to do the same to the top. 1 times 7 is 7. Then when you add them, the bottom stays the same. 18 add 7 is 25. There's your right answer. 25 over 42. Next question. 3 1/4 add a fifth. Keep the 3 separate and add the fractions 1/4 plus 1/5. These will be the same as adding fractions out of 20, because it's the lowest number that 4 and 5 both go into. 4 into 20 went 5 times, 1 times 5 is 5. 5 into 20 went 4 times, 1 times 4 is 4. Add them together gives me 9 20ths. We still have the 3, so my final answer by bringing them together is 3 whole ones and 9 20ths. Next question. Question 5. 3 add 5 I will take out separately. 3 add 5 just makes 8. I will add 2/3 and 2 ninths. A number that 3 and 9 both fit into is 9. So I'm going to make that ninths, I'm going to make that ninths. 3 times 3 made 9, 2 times 3 is 6. 9's already 9, so I'm going to leave the top. My answer therefore is 6 add 2 is 8 ninths. Bring in your whole number 8. Final answer is 8 whole ones and 8 ninths left over. The final question. Change the fractions. So they're both fractions, I apologise. Change the decimal into a fraction. This is 3 and 2 sevenths. This is 1 whole one and 7 tenths, because it's in the tenths column. So it's 1 whole one and 7 tenths. Take the numbers separately. 3 and 1 makes 4 when you add them. 2 sevenths add 7 tenths. Both of those will fit into 70. 7 times 10 is 70. 2 times 10 is 20. 10 times 7 is 70. 7 times 7 is 49. So your answer is 69 70ths. Bring together the 4, you end up with 4 whole ones and 69 70ths. That's how you add fractions. Okay guys, Belle's going to get a couple of minutes. That'll be online in about 30 seconds or so. Please, stand behind chairs, we'll do some more in this next time.